Hey guys, and welcome back to our Survive the Holidays workshop. Today is day 3, and today we're going to talk about the actual day of the holiday. So yesterday we talked about how to get ready if you are doing that at home. Today it's just a general if you're going somewhere or if you're making a dinner at home. So thing number 1, what we want to do is to kind of get an idea on what is going to be there. Depending on if you're buying things from the store or if you're cooking yourself or you're visiting a friend or family, you can get a pretty good idea on what's going to be on the table. So what you want to do is to pull up your app, MyFitnessPal, and just kind of type in and look up the things that you see on the table and get an idea on the calorie intake. And what's crazy is that 99% of the time you have no idea how many calories you're eating in that holiday food. So what you want to do, you want to just pull up some portions and get an idea. So put a serving of mashed potatoes and a serving of whatever, green beans and casserole and turkey and whatnot, and just add it up so you can have an idea on what your meal is going to look like. To your surprise, your meal is probably going to be like 2,500 calories. Does it have to be? I don't know. That's your life, your body goals. So it's your decision. But that way, at least you're going to get an idea. So after you get, Olivia, I have to do that later. So once you get an idea, you can assess your decision and decide, is this how much I want to eat today? And because you haven't eaten that yet, you can change that. Okay, so you can adjust the portions, you can make some replacements, you can swap some whatever stuffing for a salad, or you can maybe cut a portion in half, so that way you can reduce the calorie intake before you even have that. Because a lot of times what we do, we eat and then we get so scared that we ate too much that we don't even make any attempts to assess the damage, and that's the biggest problem. So you can do that beforehand, and that's how adults make decisions. Okay, you don't have to eat it all, but you also don't have to like stay strong and stuff like that. So your step number 2 was assess how much calorie you actually want to intake, but also you want to assess a second order consequences. And I did talk about them on my workshop number 1, but that thing is actually a lot more important than everything else. Because if you overeat, right, you're going to wake up the next day, and what's going to happen, the second order consequence, is that you're going to feel guilty, you're going to feel bloated, you're going to feel low energy, you're not likely to want to do a workout, you're not likely to make any food choices that benefit you. So the second order consequence is something that comes after, okay, the actual outcome. So you want to assess them, and you want to decide if that's something that you want to deal with. So if I eat 2 servings of mashed potatoes today and 3 slices of pie, I'm probably going to feel like shit tomorrow when I wake up. Is that something that I want to deal with? And what's more uncomfortable? Adjust my food decision today or dealing with all of those feelings tomorrow? That is a very important decision. So number 3, check for assumptions. Assumptions like, I'm just going to stick to the plan, or I will be strong, are very common. But once you put into the environment, it's a lot harder to stick to that plan because there is no action step there. How exactly are you going to stay strong? How exactly are you going to stick to the plan? Because when your friend tells you, come on, you only live once, have a second slice of pie, it's really hard to say no to that friend. So remember, from workshop number 1, what are you saying yes to and what are you saying no to? So check your assumptions. What do you assume that you're going to act like, and how likely that you're actually going to act that way? Very important. And step number 4, now this is kind of like a summary, so we want to make a decision and plan. So you want to make a decision on how much you're going to drink. Not like, I'm going to have a couple of glasses of wine. Decide for yourself today and right now. How many glasses of wine are you going to have? And how big are those glasses going to be? Because we all know the serving of wine is 4 ounces, but your glass is going to end up like 7 ounces. Is that something that you're comfortable with or not? Either way, there's no bad or good way. It's all about you and how you're going to feel about it. when you say I had a glass of wine, but really it was 8-ounce glass of wine, you're lying to yourself, and you're not lying to anybody else. And you're only hurting yourself. You're not hurting anybody else. So basically, you are lying to yourself. Is that what you want to continue doing? That's up to you. That's not my decision to make. Okay? So make a decision. How much food you want to eat, how much wine you want to drink, what kind of activity you want to do, and how you want to feel after your holiday dinner. All of your decisions are entirely up to you. You are responsible for all of your choices. Nobody can make you do things. Nobody can make you eat too much. Nobody can make you drink too much. It's all you. So being an adult, owning your decisions and taking full responsibility for them is your step to success and to have a successful holiday that will end up being fun and making good memories rather than overeating, over drinking, and then dealing with the consequences later and saying, I wish I didn't eat that much. Well, here it is. It's all in your hands and you're responsible for your choices. This is it for today. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow at noon Pacific time again for a another video of this workshop. In the meantime, if you have questions, let me know. Please fill out the download and share it with us, and I'm looking forward to seeing those.